Welcome back, it's that time again with some more Backpack Hero. Thank you all very much for joining me, great to have you along for the journey. Let's start the game once again. We're going to go for Purse once more, you know, my favourite there for sure. Now speaking of which, adaptive, all items replaced after each battle, that's very risky and very RNG heavy. Why don't we try out lethal again? There's only one floor before each boss, they get stronger. We gain extra experience and we gain extra gold. So quick and easy. It is going to be a quick task again. In that case, maybe if it's a quick task, maybe we try and fit it at the end. In any case, we'll see about that one. We could have gone for that one. What about us? You cannot find weapons of this type. Items can be forged endlessly. Plus 50% time. Okay, so we're going for a heavy forge build. Why don't we try Forge Frenzy? We earn extra gold. We can forge more frequently. We can't find weapons. Was that the idea? So maybe we just have to keep our wooden sword and then make that super buff. Now, I've got no idea if either of these paths earn us a little bit extra gold. Not too sure. Maybe there's one way it's better than the other. Again, I've got no idea on that front. But it should make it a lot quicker for our decisions there with regards to what items we take. As if, you know, items can be forged more frequently, so I should be going for the guy in the back. Then maybe we just look to increase the size of this weapon over and over and over again. Now we definitely want to take you out, and in fact if we hit you once earlier then we would have been fine, but now we might take 1 damage. Yeah, 1 damage is absolutely fine though. So we go 1, 2, we finish you off, we get extra experience that I believe we almost, well we do have enough actually, surprise surprise. We are going to just block all the way up here, and I think we'll see if we need to actually pop our food. Wouldn't mind saving our meal for later on. I think we don't need to, we absolutely don't need to. You don't get strong fast enough there for us to worry about that in any great detail. But in any case, hope you all had a fantastic Christmas there and New Year's. I think this should be coming out just after New Year's, so, you know, Happy New Year and all that. Great to have you along for the ride. Ooh, the present is good. The present is good. The tinsel's interesting. Western Diagonal Armor gets +5. Broken Ring adds a block. We obviously want to switch that out at some point. Spaghetti's a very nice item too. And we'll actually take the Lucky Ring because I like the idea of luck coming into play. Then maybe find some better items. Now I think we definitely go for the level up before we go for one of these two. And okay. Rare, legendary. Wow, okay, so there are some fantastic ones here. Let's just go somewhere in the middle. And I would probably prefer this hat over everything else. The flame gem is probably a little bit meh. Looks like we're heading over to the left. We do get a legendary wand though, so that's not too bad at all. We will certainly take it. And yeah, I think honestly we get rid of the shield. We get rid of the shield. I don't know if we can replace that shield. So yeah, if we can't, then that might be a bit of a concern for us. But I'm sure that we can use something else that kind of works that way for us anyway. Speaking of which, let's use this max times and let's try and take you all out in one go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Do we have enough to take you out here? No, but we do get the block up. So why don't we actually just use that way? Not take any damage, finish you off this way, get a level up. As you can see, our experience is coming in very fast. We're actually going to go for some potential glove-based builds there as well. And I mean, if you're going to give us more and more rings, I mean, I'll take it. We'll also take the present too. The present can be quite useful if we give it to our friend, the child, at the end of the level here, end of the stage, whatever you want to call it. We take 5 damage, so that's obviously the issue, as we will actually reorganize to get another one of these rings. Why the hell not? Means that we can't do anything else, but we'll be able to finish you off this turn, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, indeed we can. And we have another present. We have a shark, which gives us energy. And I do like the potted aloe. It's not bad. Knight's armor as well. We can get a lot of passive block, that's for sure. So maybe I should be going for the ones that can give us thorns, because that's quite easy, isn't it? To base our run off of that. But no, I think we just leave it like this. It's a very unique run. We're going very luck heavy, but I think that might actually work out for us as well. Now again, why don't we get the level ups before we get them once more? I don't think we really need the other items just yet. So we go 1, 2, and 3. We could go for our shark. We don't really need the heal just yet. So maybe we heal after we take some damage from you this turn. So we hit you as much as we can, we take some damage. We don't care for the Dark Lady's potion, we use our cave shark, and now we just hit you and finish you off this way. We don't quite get the level up just yet, but we do get a whole bunch of... Actually, that might work for us, right? That might work for us. If we go present, and then this hat up the top, all of a sudden that's giving us 4 block. Tell you what, that's not too shabby. Magical Herb doesn't really work. I think we go for our fish for right now. The broken ring could be okay. Everything there is kind of mediocre, and given the fact that we've got as many luck rings or lucky rings as we have, I'm quite surprised that we have ended up not getting the items that we would like to see. And honestly, I think just for the sake of making sure they don't take massive damage, we're going to go for you first, then we'll take you out second. We're going to pop our cave fish as well, a little bit of regen, get us back up to full HP by the end of this combat. And I should have maybe read the description of the kind of event that we're chosen, a bit more. We do have a legendary longbow. I like the idea of taking that to sell. So let's consume this, let's then reorganize, let's then pop this down here. We do lose a lucky ring, unless we decide to switch out our potted alloy, which I think I will. We finished there, we've got another legendary item, that allows us to sell it. It does mean that we are going to take some extra damage from you this turn, because of course it means that we didn't get a chance to attack you last turn. But I think, as long as we can visit shops, which actually I didn't actually check. Can we visit shops? I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. But honestly, if we got some arrow-based build, that'd be pretty cool too. Let's see, oh, a red pearl is fantastic, that's extra damage. A sapphire is pretty good too. Another lucky ring. Am I really going to go for it? You bet your ass I am. Okay, there we go. The good news is that our wooden sword though is now doing 11 damage over 7, which is obviously a nice improvement. We get some more experience here. Nothing else really. Let's go left or right, let's go left. And did that pay off for us? Kind of. Yeah, right gauntlet is worth it. We pop this here. That now gives us 6 block per turn. Don't really care for the cauldron. Don't really care for anything else, honestly. So we lose our lucky ring. We've still got 4 left. We're absolutely fine. In fact, why don't we put our 2 ones next to each other there? And we move on to our next floor. So, again, we're waiting for our shop. Going to our shop will give us a lot more room in our backpack. But also the fact of getting money quicker and the fact of getting experience quicker is meaning that we're getting extra space in our backpack anyway. And there is our store. Okay, so we are going to sell our longbow. Do we have another present? Do we care about that? Not really. Ooh, see, we could have maybe used that with our bow, but I don't think it's what we're going for. I don't think we can have other projectiles, can we? It doesn't look like we've found any arrows just yet. Do have the anglerfish, adds great luck. I think we've got enough luck here anyway, so let's just keep going. We don't really have any blocks though, is the unfortunate thing. We could take you out, and that removes quite a bit of damage from the board. So let's go 1, 2, 3. You are done for. We then block your attack. You steal our money. We don't want you running away with our money, that's for sure. We need to take you out, because our money is very, very important to allow us to forge items endlessly. Okay, so we should take you out this turn, and then problem solved. The red pearl was fantastic. Not much else I can really say about that one. Absolutely amazing. We can use a tinsel underneath. That kind of adds the bonus. We go for another mana stone. Maybe we just go for this here. Haste to south doesn't really matter too much. The food is kind of mediocre. Let's just keep going. Now, I do know for a fact that we cannot find weapons, so I think we are going to be limited to our wooden sword. But we should be okay. 1, 2, and 3. We don't need to put up any extra block. We're absolutely fine. It is just going to be the situation of passive block, right? That's going to be the most important thing for us as we take 2 more damage. And we could have that with our winter hat or other similar items. Each combat adds luck. Okay, interesting. I didn't even realize that was part of it too. And we finish you off here. Problem solved. Almost at another level up. We do have a yellow rose. I don't know that we're going for a thorn-based build. So I think we ignore that. Got the food. A key's pretty good. Let's take the key instead of the mana stone. That could be quite useful later on. Now, speaking of which, what do we have here? You smell treasure nearby. We can send you off, but I think that's actually not worth it because you can't find anything that useful for us anyway. 1, 2, 3. Let's just then consume this again, and we will go 1, 2, 3, and then 2 hits onto you, or 1 hit onto you, excuse me. And then we'll have you in 2 turns. So again, maybe I should be going for a bit more of a passive block with very, very strong wood sword synergy. Another level up is fantastic. The quicker that we get those, the better off we'll be. Adds mana stones, poultice, healed 20 HP. Those would be fantastic to have just in case we run into a very sticky situation for us. And I think I prefer the energy over anything else. Let's just keep moving, although the AoE damage is quite useful at times. We get down here to our item room. What do we get? Anything lucky? We do get a chef's hat, which can be sold. We do get reroll potential as well. And the tinsel, not terrible. I think we just go and sell the chef's hat immediately though. I think we just deal with that, get some gold, problem solved. And what I'm thinking is if we manage to get the teddy bear, because that's not a sword, right? That's an accessory. That's not a weapon. If we find the teddy bear sword, that would actually be a very, very good combo maker with the rest of our weapons. 1, 2, 3, and then hit you once here. The reason being is that we could surround it with the accessories such as our lucky rings, and that would give it bonus damage. And then we could... Ooh, that's only for this combat, but it's still good. It is still good. We can sell it. Or do I reroll this? No, I reroll the boss fight. The boss is going to be much more important to reroll that item. Uncommon. No, I don't think we care about anything else there really. Do we have enough to sell any more items? Yeah, we can. Okay, perfect. How many rings are we up to? We're up to 5 rings. Nice. Okay. What's over here on this question mark? Because we have 90 gold to our name. Very, very nice. We'll roll the dice a few times. 3, 1. What is this? Winter headband. Reach adjacent festive item +1 spikes. Ah, interesting. Or I prefer the emerald. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to risk it. There we go. We get the emerald. I will happily take that. Now our sword is even stronger than it once was, from 11 to 13. Happy days. And the experience or the items? Obviously the items, because we're getting enough experience from our combats. That's all pretty trash, honestly. Let's head back down here, see what our forge has in store for us. We can heal up as well back to full, which we probably should do right now. And are we looking for energy on clothing? No, damage to weapons. Yeah. I think rage to weapons is good, but I think the flat damage is better. I think we just go damage. And we're just going to do this until we can't no more. And our sword should be getting pretty damn strong, so we're not going to be switching out this wooden sword. This wooden sword is love. This wooden sword is life. We get one more after this. Actually, why did I not sell my ethereal wand? Who's been yelling at me to do that? You would be absolutely well within your right to be frustrated at me for not selling that, because that's a 2-item space that has been clogging up our inventory a little bit. So we can't do anything else there. I'm glad that we did find a shop on this floor, otherwise we would have been up shit creek a little bit. So we're fighting against the rude rooster quite clearly. And we should be fine. Now, how much damage does our sword do per turn? 34 now. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, and we'll finish you off next turn. But if we just keep stacking that up even stronger and stronger, we can take our enemies pretty damn fast. Now, all weapons get +5 damage. Shields get +2 spike. Now, is this a twofer? It is a twofer. I think in that case we do take it. Maybe we sell it later on. But no, oh, no, let's reroll. Let's reroll. We can do better. Okay, all weapons get this effect applied on use. Adjacent weapons get +3 damage, +6. Okay, we take the glass bottle there. It's pretty much the same except it doesn't get anchored. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Now, we pop that there. Do we care about other poultices? Not really, we don't need both of them. And now we can go and gift our child some presents. And now that we can't get weapons, let's see what we can get instead. Spinning top, 1 gold. Adjacent weapons get +0 damage. Each combat set bonus to 0. On use, set bonus to... Okay, let's give a gift to this one as well. And what do you give us this time? Ember Shard. If you did not use a weapon last turn, adds 1 energy. Relic. Oh, it's a relic. Interesting. That must sell for a bit then, if I had to guess. What do we have here? A cutting board. When an adjacent consumable is used, adds 4 block. Okay. Oh, it's too wide? Okay, we're not going to take the spinning top. I don't really care for that. That was honestly pretty mediocre. But it is what it is. Oh my god, okay, we get a legendary item. The pretty anklet, has that been reduced? It used to be 5 haste, wasn't it? Maybe there was a patch recently to change that. We will replace one of our lucky rings, although... Maybe we just get rid of that one? Yeah, let's keep our luck going. Let's get rid of the tinsel. There we go, problem solved. We could maybe buy some max HP. No, we can't afford it. Okay, in that case we just go down to the next floor, which we're going to head to the deep cave and see what we get down here. Alright, I think things are going pretty well for this run so far. Definitely quicker choices being made, that's for sure. As we head down here and just go for our kills ASAP. So that is 3 attacks onto you, finish you off. Let's go for you though. So you dodge that one, then we hit you twice more. You're going to hit us for 8, we have 7 blocks, so a bit more passive block would be fantastic. 1, 2, 3. We do have the healing poultice though, so assuming that we don't die, then we should be absolutely fine. Must be played on a melee weapon. Oh, we have the left gauntlet, so we could pop that bad boy right there. Take the key out, maybe switch that there. Still have the same damage onto you, but now we have extra block over here, and if we do get a level up shortly, then we can bring it even further across. This is a 2-space for a rare. This is a 2-space for a legendary. It's just a common item. Screw it, let's get rid of this. I don't know if I want to carry the present already. I mean, a 2-for, in terms of our large mana stone, is actually pretty damn good. But no, we got a legendary to sell, we got another legendary to sell, and we got a rare to sell. So why don't we just take what we've got? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth and all that. And of course, just after talking about how fast that decision-making process is going, of course, I take one of the slowest things ever. What do I copy? Ooh! We didn't get a choice of what to copy, but I do get a chance to upgrade our weapon a little bit. Don't mind that at all. And I guess now I will... No, I'll remove the poultice. We don't need that. We've got the healing down here. We get some more experience here. Give us a level up, please. Probably not at the end of this one. 12 experience? No. Oh god. I need to reorganize because this is now disabled thanks to glass bottle. Haha, alrighty, so we pop that there. Let's see. If adjacent or diagonal to an armor or a shield. Okay, so now we should be fine. We finished reorganizing that. That's going to waste our turn, and we take a bit of a beating for it. But now we go for the wooden sword. 1, 2, 3. So that's my mistake, as I will take the duct tape for sure. We get rid of one of these keys. We do have a rare item there as well. Adds that to ourselves. Let's just take this as well. I mean, to be fair, the lucky rings have already run their course out, and that's, you know, that's exactly why we got them, was to get better items, and so far it's already paid off dividends. We almost have our level up, and we have 2 shops to go to. That means that we can sell all of our expensive items, get a whole bunch more money to upgrade our things even more, and this is fantastic. If there is an item 2 spaces away, get an energy. So, we're going to sell our ethereal wand, we're going to sell our black mana stone, and you can just see our money climbing into the stratosphere there. We're going to sell our duct tape as well. Actually, all effects applied to this. Nah, we don't care about that. So, we put this here. We put this here. That goes there. And now we buy the crimson energy. That sits there. There's now no item 2 spaces away, so that's good to go. We can also pick up a pearl if we wanted to. But that's plus 4 damage, whereas it's cheaper to get the upgrades at the forge, isn't it? So I think maybe we keep that. We can go for the dice if we want to. I think we just actually go for our next one and then sell some items there. Smell treasure nearby. Yep, you keep searching. Don't tell them that we're not going to do anything there. Let's see what this sells for. 3. Why does it sell for 3? It was a relic. Okay, so the Christmas relics don't really count for much. That's a bit of a wasted shop opportunity, but you can see that we now have a whole bunch of room in our hand here. Now, I'm actually going to go for our second left gauntlet. I think the passive block from these provided will be actually quite useful. Now, we actually probably put our sword sideways, and now we can go like this, and like this, and now, you know, we get the bonus from all of them still. You know, that works, that works, that works, and we are good to go. We actually could go for our leather boots as well, which honestly, now that we've got quite a bit of space, I'm going to go for that too. That now gives us 4 block. If we get the weighted boots, that would be even better. Why don't we just quickly see what you had in store for us as well. We could go for a dice, we could go for the pearl. I still don't think those are really that worth it, so we'll leave that until a little bit later and we'll go on to one of you two. Now, speaking of which, we can take you out so no curses come our way, and we now have enough energy, thanks to the crimson energy, that we can take you all out in one go. Nothing really that important here, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's all kinda garbage. We'll take the flower in case it's useful for our boss fight, but beyond that, well, there we go, that's the forge that we want to see. Beyond that, it's not really that good for right now, and we can still take you out this turn as well. Once we get our sword stronger as well, that'll be even better. Now, we definitely upgrade these a bit further, bring them even further across, and actually, I think for now, we just pop this here and this here. That one goes one further as well, that means that can sit there too. Definitely go for the water flask. We take the chef's hat, which we can sell. Everything else is kind of mediocre, but I think we already sold everything that we can, right? So unless we find a third shop on this floor, which I've never actually had happen, I don't think, on any of my runs before. I think it's only 2, And no, we've sold as much as we can to both of you. But why don't we see what we've got here? More damage to a weapon? No. Rage to a melee weapon is not too bad. Conducted to armor, block to a shield, poison to a weapon. Maybe we wait. Maybe we just save our money and get stronger later on. I don't actually know. We definitely want to hit... Oh my god. We've put our bloody chef's hat next to it again. Let's reorganize. One of these days I will not make that mistake. Let's put this like this. Let's finish reorganizing. And now let's hit through you. Thankfully we can just use this a whole bunch of times, which we will use a few times. We have 29 block already though, so that's pretty damn sick. I guess that's because of all of these blockers here, the gauntlets. And yeah, we'll just hit you here. We'll actually consume the fish as well, heal back up to full HP, and we take you out this turn for sure. Our water flask is looking a little bit worse for wear. Not much left in that bad boy. Adds 3 max HP, yeah sure, we'll definitely take that. A right glove, we could do the similar thing over there, don't think it's really that necessary. I think we just leave it as is, honestly. Presents, don't care about too much again. And do we get a level up? No, we're miles away from a level up, so we'll ignore that for now. We'll actually consume this so that we get the max HP too. And yeah, good to go. Any good items here? Poison Ivy, it is a rare item. Adds 4 poison to self. The old log creates a herb. Don't really care for any of this. Maybe we just take a mana gem in case it is useful later on. I can't imagine that's going to be the case, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. You do have a mana stone bow. None of that really appeals to me. Our question mark didn't appeal to me, so we just keep going on down. With 64 gold to our name, hopefully we get a forge coming up here shortly. And then, you know, the situation should really resolve itself. So no shops to our right, but maybe to our left. And that's why I'm deciding to go this way first. And we almost one-shot you. And in fact, why don't we just use our water flask to guarantee that that does happen. Another chef's hat. Make sure they're away from our wooden sword. And one kills an enemy when a man loves a woman. Let's get rid of this. Let's take another key. So we do have another rare item. 2 legendaries and a rare item to sell. Any shops? Not just yet. I still think we want to try and... Oh, we can trade... Buy some food. Oh no, that's usually a trade for a cleaver, isn't it? But I guess there's no way that we can get a cleaver, so why would we get that event? 42 damage. Let's go for you. 1, 2... 1, 2. 1 enemy left. We don't care for the cauldron whatsoever, so we take you out. And the cleaning rag is interesting. The star potion... It's something really good. I don't mind trying our luck out, see how we go. Still nothing, still nothing. Maybe up here, although I'm thinking that we probably just don't have a shop on this one. Let's see what we get. Star potion. Oh my god, is that a crimson energy? I believe it's exactly the same as that. So we can now pop that on this side, which will mean that we get less block, but it also means that we do fantastic damage. Because we will have extra energy, which means 1 extra hit, which means an extra 42 damage. And we will of course rearrange our hand this time around. We do have another legendary item which we can sell, and there is our weighted boot. So instead of +4 block, we switch it across, and now it's +8 block. So that's much, much better, of course. Don't need me to tell you that. And we want our crimson energy across here. We then want to put this here, move this across to here, for example. That goes there. Now we get the extra energy there, A little bit of block there, not a huge amount, but it's better than what we otherwise could get. We could open up this space here and then put it here, or even open up this space and put it on top there. Okay, we also wouldn't mind the splint so that we can sell it. So I think we maybe look to get rid of our key and that there. And again, we're looking to sell items so that we can continue forging our items at the store. And there is our shop. Wow, okay, that's fantastic. We are going to start off by selling the biggest legendary item, followed by 2 more legendary items, 1 and 2, and our money is up to 125. This may be the richest that I've been. Holy shit, okay. Crimson energy again. I mean, I want it. I'm definitely going to buy it. More energy. So we pop that here. Now we just have to, we can't put anything on those spaces though is the issue, or that one for that matter, because that one stops that one. We need to open up these 2 spaces here, and then put these 2 gloves underneath. That's the only way that we go about it. We pop this here, move this over to here. These 2 gloves sit here for now, and that's fine. Yeah, that's working, that's working, that's working. These gloves are not giving as much block currently, but that's okay. And what does the coal do? Items are refreshed and can be reused this turn. Don't really care for that whatsoever. We'll consider coming back to you, but first and foremost, let's get another level up. And then let's go and forge. So we go 1, 2, and we're up to 5 energy now. That's bloody beautiful. 1, 2, 3, hang on. No, we're up to 6 energy. I just used an item there too early that I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, we get a key, so we got 2 keys, and we'll go for the T as well, key and T. I'm surprised by how few structures we've had. Like, we haven't really had that many bricks whatsoever. And we'll try and get you, because I think we will get a level up from this as well. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 9 damage coming in. This should be an easy win here. I think the multiple forging is just, seems to be pretty good. But also we've had fantastic luck. So that's also a huge part of it. So as we talked about, we now put both of these gloves over here. We then sit these 2 up here. We cannot have an item here, but we can now have items along this row. So this is the only spot that we have to leave blank, as this one too, actually, now that I think about it. But still, the rest of it, we can just fill it up with as much as we want. Oh, we should switch these around, shouldn't we? Because that's extra block. This is still okay block. And then, I don't know, we can give a child another gift, can't we? It is the Christmas season, to be fair. We did get a level up. We will check out our question mark here. A drop of red, a drop of green. Okay, nope. I don't think I've ever actually used that, used you before. We do have a key to open this up, and that's why I picked up some earlier. Adjacent diagonal consumers get +10. That is another rare item. We don't really care about selling it though. We'll take another present though instead. And yeah, I guess we go to our forge and see what our forge has in store for us. Poison to weapon, burn to weapon, spikes to shield, haste to structure. Again, I think I just want the raw damage on our items, so maybe we just ignore it for right now. Maybe we wait for a forge on our final area, as we take you out this turn, 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 and then we just knock your dodge off. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a forge that gives us more and more damage. As we will, do we go for the brass knuckles? I don't know. Do we care about it that much? It is another item that can be sold. Adds 1 energy for next turn. Don't think we really care about the energy this turn. Nothing here really appeals to me, but we can actually just swap that out for that and that, so why the hell not? And now we head back. What did we have over here? Oh, we had you. We don't really care about you either. What about over here? Ooh, get a copy of an item. Okay, we copied a key. I don't think we care about keeping that key. Did we have anything in the shop that we desperately wanted? Not at all, so now we just head over to here. We'll fight you first. Okay, ooh, Mole Man. How much experience? 20 and 11 for you. So we hit you. We hit you. We're going to save the Mole Man for later on and we'll just take out everybody else. Turn 1 basically. We can even get 1 damage onto you. Nice and easy, and you should be no trouble whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Problem solved. Get some items. Oh, we do get a spare dice. I don't actually know. Let's add a reward. I don't know what that did. Did that add a reward here? Oh, we can steal an extra one. Right. Okay. I always think that's going to add an extra reward here or something, but I guess maybe that's quite useful for our boss fight, because then we can add an extra relic, which then we could re-roll 4 relics instead of... Oh, no, hang on. No, that's not right again. I just literally explained it, then I screwed it up again. We could take that 1 die. We could then allow ourselves to take 2 relics. Okay, that's actually big. That 1 die actually finally understand. He's beginning to believe how the hell that item should be used. So, for example, we have our boss fight now, do we not? Nope, we don't. Yes, we do. So I could have added to the end of this, taken 2 of the relics, and if I didn't like the 2 relics, I could have re-rolled it and found better relics. So that's how that item is meant to be used. I just didn't use it correctly once again. I should have actually kept it here. I should have maybe thrown away this. We're just going to skip the curse. I don't really care about that. We'll take you out this turn anyway. Doesn't really matter. Problem solved. And for example, we could have taken... Oh, for each adjacent gem. Actually, the ore is actually pretty good here because of the bonus that we get for all of these rounds. So it's currently 43 damage. Now it's 55. Not too bad. Not too bad. And we probably might... Or we might find some more gems as we go. As we will open this up with a key. We find one of these, we find, that is a gem as well. Connected weapon to get +1 damage. Let's remove the lucky ring. And we could take this, we should keep the present for right now. Because we'll give it to a kid right here. Right over here, and then that will free up that space. And what do we get here? A panic ring. Must have less than 50% health. Each turn adds 1 energy. Interesting. Okay, we'll definitely keep that. Give you this. A tattered collar. Scratch once more. Interesting. And then, wow, you're just giving me a whole bunch of legendary items there, huh? That's pretty cool. Adds great luck, heals 5. You know what, we'll take both of these little collars. And yeah, thank you very much. Or a ring and a collar. Not too bad. We do have items that we can sell as well. 111 gold to our name. Let's go to the magma core this time around. We could of course heal up or maybe get some extra HP, max HP that is, but I think we just want to go straight into doing our damage. Now, we have to go to the south if we want to get either of those two. 1 and 2. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. We definitely have the damage here to take care of our enemies. Nothing that important there whatsoever. We could reroll if we wanted to. I think we go down towards our valuables and our gold path. So we're actually going to save the valuables for later on. Maybe we get a little bit more space in our backpack. We sell some items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Problem solved. Nice and easy. We have another key in case we want to get that. Do we care about the tea? Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just take that. Keep going. Whoops, clicked off the screen. That's going to happen every now and then. We move across to here. We almost have another level up, and same thing. We actually can just take you out first, can't we? And enemies are nice and easy here so far. Another key, not really that necessary, is it? It seems that our luck has ran out because we have gotten rid of most of our lucky rings, which we can attribute a lot of our success to be fair. Although we got both of those legendaries without having that lucky ring, so maybe not entirely. There it is, back again. We're going to say no thank you though this time around. We're going to get one more kill done, which is going to give us another level, and then we'll decide what to do and maybe go back to those items that we left beforehand. Now, we don't want to expose this one. We could go here. And why don't we just expose some of this stuff here too? Because we don't want to put anything here. We could put something on both of these as well, to be fair. Yeah, that's still safe. That is safe. Okay, we have a piggy bank. Actually, a piggy bank's not bad at all. There is a mana gem, although whether it's going to be useful is still yet to be seen. A rare herb. Oh, does it add so that we can take 4? So we can just use it at the start and then we can still take extra. Is that what happened? Holy moly. Okay, I thought that was a temporary thing. Just goes to show, reading's important, kids. Stay in school. Don't be like your old Uncle Sandoya over here. We'll see. We'll test that theory out. Do we get to choose 4 items from this combat? Probably should have hit you first. Doesn't really matter all that much though, does it? 21 damage, we take you out anyway. No, still 3 items. Okay, nope, that's not how that works at all. We get to take 1 more combat reward from 1 combat. That's all. Don't get it twisted. What did our forge have? Let's go back to our valuables first. Anything good? No, is the answer. And our forge, just damage to a weapon. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to say no once again. I'm going to wait until... I know that we only have 1 potential floor left where we could get a forge that's actually useful for us, but I'm going to wait until that forge. I think we can do better, so I should pop this here, get some more max HP. And we do get a shortcut map, which is honestly pretty trash. Not that useful whatsoever, but it's better than nothing. We do have a conduit, don't really care about that all too much. And there's a shop. Okay, that's perfect. We still need the forge, but we do have the shop. I'm starting to think that maybe we should go for poison or something as well, though. As, you know what? Let's re-roll these. Let's see if we can get something better. We do have a pouch. Pouch isn't terrible. That means that we could take lots of our rare items, for example. But I think we just take what we've got. Oh, you know what? Let's pop this in here. Let's pop the fish in there. Let's finish choosing. Let's head over to our shop. And at our shop, we sell a whole bunch of our rare items. So scratch once more. Don't care for that. Extra energy when low HP. Honestly, not terrible. But actually, what does it sell for? It sells for 17. Perfect. Okay, so I'm glad that I sold it. We can go for another right gauntlet, which means that we could actually pop this up here and then put another right gauntlet here. So we're just a 4-handed cat, apparently. We've got little mittens on our feet too. And actually, we can pop these up to here, these sapphires, which instead of giving us +1, we have 59 damage, 63 damage, 67 damage, so a pretty decent upgrade. Red hoodie would be quite nice, but again, it only really depends if we could get maybe the upgrade, the forge item, which gives us extra energy to our chest pieces. That would be fantastic. We will sell this rare item now. There's no other legendaries to sell there, right? No, I don't believe so. And that should be everything that we can sell. So, that's pretty damn good. What's over here at our question mark? Trade food for a cleaver. Kind of tempted to try that just to see what happens, but I don't think anything will happen. We'll head this way. Now, my worst scenario, my worst case scenario, we'll do that shortly, is that we get to our next floor and we cannot use the forge because there is no forge. That would be horrible. Haste to south, we'll take that up here. We'll take a couple more keys as well. Close that bad boy up, and then what do we have over here? We did have a key for this. We'll use our key right now, and we get a legendary bow that we could have sold, but we get a red pearl. That's pretty fantastic. That gives us the bonus adjacent to there, or diagonal there. An emerald bracelet. For each adjacent curse, gets +1 energy. We'll take it. I don't know if we're going to start going for a curse-based build. The bow can't fit into there, for those of you wondering, so we're just going to ignore that. And yeah, I guess we spin the wheel here. We'll spin once for free, see what we get. Is it going to be the curse, or is that the... Okay. Click done on here, and what is this? It's the rare item again, isn't it? Okay, whoops, not view the card, open the pouch. And I hate how sometimes it does this. The item is stuck behind. Let's put this item back here, this goes down here, bring this across here. Just a small little issue that I have with the UI, of course. Not the biggest deal in the world, though. Let's go and see what our forge can do. I mean, to be fair, we could add a lot of poison, but I don't think that's good enough. I'm actually going to risk it all. I'm going to bet it all on black 24. Is 24 black? Does it change depending on different roulette wheels? Surely the roulette wheels are standardized. I don't know, I've never actually played roulette. You know, I've played some blackjack, I've gone to some casinos and gambled there a little bit, but nothing too serious. Just more fun with the lads there, so to speak. Let's put our reroll. Oh my god, it did the same thing. Thankfully that time we were able to grab it. The food is honestly not too bad though. But what will we do instead? Like we could maybe pop it here instead. Actually, now we can put another item here, can't we? So we could go like this, because the present is no longer useful. That's not getting debuffed at all. Neither is that. That we need to sell. Do we have any shops coming up? Not just yet. Let's move down here. You can start following us. Best of luck to you. We want to make sure that we don't get robbed, that's for sure. But I think we could just one-hit you all anyway. Problem solved. No items there that we care for. Keep moving onwards. Looking for our shop. Where is our shop? Again, we have the energy to take out you guys each every single turn, and I think this forge run is meant to be, you know, I don't think it's meant to be one of the more difficult challenges, shall we say, and so far we're certainly proving that to be true. There is our forge, so that's fantastic. That's exactly what we're looking for, and I kind of like keeping the energy for our final fight if at all possible, as we do have some more footwear, and I think I do want to use the footwear. I'm going to put the footwear here, that gives us a lot more passive block. We can then go here. I think we get rid of some of the items here that we carried out. We don't need all of these keys, that's for sure. Definitely don't need all of that. And we can pop that here. We can actually pop the key there, not the key, the dice there, can't we? That's what we just talked about beforehand. We care about the money more than we do about the HP. So we're going to head this way. Take you out, and then we will just use item max times. It would be quite nice if you could shift click and it would use the item max times as well. You know, basically the same net outcome. Now, how do we go for this one? Good question. What are we looking to upgrade? Maybe some more adjacency bonus with some of the gems there could be quite nice. So do we get a gem here? No, but we do get a dice, and with this dice we can just immediately reroll and get a gem. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. We do have some food, we do have some energy. I think I prefer the energy out of all of that. We keep moving. And there is a shop, even better. So we sell some of the bigger legendary items that we have. Now, what is that? Honestly, not many. Mostly rare items, isn't it? Except for the emerald bracelet, but we're not going for curses, so we sell that. Do we have any Ring of Rage? Do we have any... No, we didn't take any mana stones, did we? We sold them all. And that's honestly absolutely fine. I don't really care about that too much. Now we can sell the Dark Headband for sure. We'll sell the Brass Knuckles as well. We could have waited in case we found more legendary items, which honestly I probably should have done. But it's not the end of the world either, so we're fine. Let's go for the Rooster. We have 54 passive block. So that's 8. That's 8. Those ones on the side must be a ton as well. Extra healing, don't care for that much at all. Let's actually just re-roll again. We can find better items. More food? More food. So, we could pop this here. It does mean slightly less block. Actually, we can just pop our food into here for now, can't we? Good stuff. We close that up. Heart ring is extra max HP. Don't know how useful that's going to be. Let's just take the energy again. So we have lots and lots of energy. 1, 2, 3 different energy items, and then we get some little extra bit of cash. 5 gold isn't that much, but it's better than nothing. 1 and 2, and then we go for you behind. 1 and 2, and then we just hit you a few times, and we've half killed you already. And I mean, we're just going through the motions here once again. The victory's just around the corner. Archangel wings are fantastic, but do I care about taking them? Not too much. Whoops. That's what I hate about grabbing the items behind it sometimes. Again, UI issues. Nothing too major though. Let's pop that here. Let's take the Archangel wings. And again, we could have sold that for even more money. So that's why I maybe should have waited. I don't think the key is going to be that useful, he says, until this one's a locked chest. Nope, never mind. More food. More food. So we could get rid of our steel boots and just go food heavy. And in fact, I think I will do that. So we go like this. We pop this here. We have another food here. We pop this here. And we're just going heavy, heavy food meta right now. And I think that should work out well for us in the next fight. Now, 244 gold. What do we have here? Get a different item with the same rarity. Why don't we... Oh, we should have sold the shortcut map, shouldn't we? Because we were selling all those rare items. We'll just get rid of that, I suppose. Not really that useful. Pop one of these over here. Pop that there. And we still have another combat to deal with here, but again, we'll just, go through the motions. We'll just spam click. We're almost one-shotting those guys now as well. And we do have a diamond, and a diamond works for the adjacent and diagonal weapons too. So that's very, very good. We don't care about the piggy bank anymore, so we can get rid of that. We also have the citrine, which is definitely a lot better than what we have here. So actually what we can do is pop this. Actually, let's just quickly see what we're at to. 78 damage. Let's pop this here, and then this here. How are we going to do this though? That there. Move this across, move this to here. And now we get rid of the piggy bank. Okay, that's how we do it. We do have another food source. And that's now 81 damage. So we are doing more damage than we were beforehand. We definitely want to keep the ore. Definitely want to keep these. We'll also get +6 damage. I mean, we could remove this, because +6 damage isn't huge. I think I would prefer the extra food, honestly. So why not? And what do we have in here? We do have this for some rage. The rage is decent damage, but I think what we've got is absolutely fine. And now, what's our forge? Burn to weapon, haste destruction. Okay, I guess we're just going super burn on our weapon. So let's see by the end of this how much burn we're inflicting with every single attack. And I wish there was a way to add it like times 5 sort of thing to choose, but I guess, this still works out for us. This is going to be our last chance to forge, because we're about to face our boss fight in just a second. And I think we might actually add, assuming that we don't kill them in one turn, which is going to be surprising if we don't. But we should be able to kill them pretty damn well with the burn as well. It's going to be a whole bunch of burn with all the energy that we've applied as well. This is the last one as well. We apply 32 burn and 75 damage. So half the damage again, or almost half the damage, about 40% of the damage again, gets inflicted as burn damage. So that's pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy with that. And here we go. This should easily be our final one against the Grandmaster. We maybe should have gone for the ice area there, just, Christmas season. Although, I'm in New Zealand. We're in the Northern Hemisphere, and it's a lot, we get the summer Christmases here. So let's use this, use this max times. This is going to be the most energy that I've ever been up to, I do believe, in one turn. That's where I need some Steam achievements, that's for sure. So we're up to 24. Use this max times, hands off the keyboard. Nice and easy. How much burn is that? 320, 384, plus 32 on top of that. So that was easy as could be. We even get a little tusk action there again. Didn't we try and get that before? No, we re-rolled it, didn't we? And that's going to be the conclusion of this episode. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I think it is one of the easier challenges to run through, but still we managed to make it through. And happy days all around. So thank you all very much for tuning in there. If you did enjoy the episode, please do consider dropping a like and a subscription. Check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Shandoy. And I'll see you in the next episode there, folks. Catch you later. Bye for now.